Since we can't look at the NBA in real life, we gotta go back in history and listen to Michael Jordan's sob ass stories about how he won his first championship. And he made a whole documentary, The Last Dance, and basically the whole documentary to say that he's the greatest player ever, blah blah blah. Now, don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan is a great player. Best player ever. Everybody has a different decision on who's the best player ever. To me, the best player ever to me is Kobe Bryant slash Magic Johnson. Either or, you can choose or. Those are two of my favorite players. I'm a Lakers fan. Call me being biased, but they was real too. Magic changed the whole game of basketball. If it wasn't for Magic Johnson, it would not be the NBA. With that being said, Jordan. Let's start off with this documentary, okay? Now, when Jordan came in the league, he was basically the same Jordan. He came in balling. He came in averaging a good 25 plus points a game. So, don't get on here talking about overcoming shit and he had to overcome. Get the fuck out of here. And he was at his full peak when he came in. So, he was just getting blended. The fact of the matter is that he played some hard-ass teams. He played the Celtics, the Lakers, the Pistons. They was giving him that work. Sixers giving him that work. He got Scottie Pippen later on in the years. And by the time he got Scottie Pippen, Magic Johnson caught the HIV. By the time he got Scottie Pippen, Magic Johnson was fully dosed with HIV. So you want to sit here and brag about a championship of how you beat a team with their best player HIV positive? I'm still trying to figure out what part of the game is that. Granted, it's a championship, but the nigga had HIV, man. That's the only reason why y'all beat the Lakers, because the nigga had HIV, man. Your main point guard, your whole person that runs the whole team, runs the whole offense. That nigga was diagnosed, man, for playing around, man. So that championship right there is flaunted. That whole story is fun. Let's stop with that story. Plus the Lakers was old, man. We was mixing up we was getting royal fights with the Pistons and Celtics, going through brutal bashings. All started, those games were classic, brutal games. You know what I mean? Came out 5 championships out that. All I'm saying is this. Nigga, Magic Johnson had a hard journey, man. And about the time you seen Magic, he wasn't really Magic no more. He lost his magic, man. The AIDS took away his magic, so he wasn't Magic. Okay, let's go to the rivalries in the 90s, you know what I mean? Because they always talk about this Bulls team. Let's talk about the rivalries in the 90s, New York Knicks. The New York Knicks was one of the most overrated basketball teams of all time. Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing couldn't even jump 2 feet. He was just tall. He couldn't jump 2 feet. He had a little footwork, but he couldn't jump 2 feet. And if he was so dominant of a center, why he didn't win a championship? And don't say because of Jordan, because Jordan retired for 2 years and he still got blended by the Houston Rockets. That team's overrated. Who the fuck did they have? Anthony Mason, he wasn't great. John Starks. John Starks was 6'1". They try to say he was a Jordan stopper. Jordan was averaging damn near 30 on John Starks. I don't want to hear about John Starks. John Starks was not a game changer. John Starks didn't really win shit. That New York team was overrated as fuck. Let's talk about the opponents that they played in the championships for those 6 years. I told you. Let's start off with the Lakers. Magic Johnson, HIV. Let's move on to Seattle Supersonics. Gary Payton, he's cool. I mean, he's cool. Gary Payton, he couldn't win, championship by himself. Yeah, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp is on the verge of getting fat, having all these kids and stuff. Footwork off. He had no footwork. Sean Kemp had no footwork. He had no jumper. All he had was ups. He was a solid power forward, but he was nobody special. Who else they played? The Utah Jazz. You really want to get into the Utah Jazz? You really want to get into that? The Utah Jazz? That team was just purely Karl Malone and Stockton doing the same two plays over and over again for multiple years. Same two plays. Same, what is it called? I forgot that damn play. It's like a pick and roll. Same pick and roll, elbow to the face by Karl Malone. Then next thing you know, he scores. That team, Horner said, "Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man." I had the Tyrone Corbin. Come on, bro. Like, that team wasn't great. What great teams did Jordan beat? I'm still trying to figure out. Name a great team that Jordan beat in the finals. The best team he played in the finals was Lakers, with Magic Johnson heading to his sick bed because he got diagnosed. He wasn't feeling good, fucked up. I don't know if they put it in him or something. I don't know. He got set up for the doo-wop. Man, he was done. So, this 98 Bulls talk about how this is the best team ever and they could have beat the Lakers in 2001. Stop it. Stop it right there. Like I said, Jordan, I can't put nothing against Jordan. Jordan put in work. But don't act like Kobe wasn't putting in work. Kobe been in the league since 96. He was already in the league giving Jordan the work already. That's why Jordan got up out of there in 98. He seen what was coming. He got up out of there in 98. Man, his knees getting worked by Kobe. Yeah, get the fuck out. He knew what was coming. I don't even know why he came back. He came back and played around. He played around the Wizards. He knew he wasn't going to win on there. He just missed basketball and just wanted to play. But in 98, he was still, okay, you still Jordan while you retire. Yeah, you know why? Because Kobe was coming. Kobe became in 98. So, when you look at our team, our 3P team, you look at our team, Shaq was unstoppable. Shaq had footwork that was so amazing. That's what I'm saying. That's what you understand. Shaq wasn't just a get the ball and done. Nah, Shaq had moves. Shaq had a spin move that was unstoppable. You know what I mean? Who would have stopped Shaq on the 98 Bulls? It would be a mixture between Dennis Rodman and Bill Carter. Both of them niggas would get dunked on. Luke Willington get dunked on. Ain't nobody stopping Shaq. Stop it. Who gonna stop Kobe? Jordan? Jordan gonna stop Kobe? Get them knees worked out, boy. Them knees are starting to get a little old. He was getting his knees worked out by Kobe already. Man, you think 98 Jordan could stop Kobe? Oh, you gonna put Scottie up? Scottie Pippen is one of the most overrated basketball players ever. Oh, Scottie, he put in work. Scottie didn't win no championships without Jordan. Scottie, when he left the Bulls, what did you hear from Scottie again? That's why he got that janky ass contract. Did you hear from Scottie Pippen again after he left the Bulls? He played on the Blazers. He was fucking trash on the Blazers. And then he played on a couple other teams and they ran him out the league. You're done, Scottie. Yeah. What? Oh, he played great defense. They didn't play. Them niggas was stiff as hell back then. They were hella stiff. They played great defense. Like, and then on top of that, like they had so many rules in basketball. They had like principal rules, and then you had to really play basketball. You know, the point guard had to dribble down, pass the ball to the small forward. Small forward sees if the center is open, pass the ball to the center, let the center try to make a move if you got a great center. It was all about centers and shit, man. Like this is a whole different game now. Like when 2000 hit, man, that's when the 3 pointers start heating up. We had Glenn Rice on fire. Glenn Rice was on fire for our team. He was lighting shit up. Oh, they had 3-point shooters. They ain't really had too many 3-point shooters. They had niggas that made lucky baskets. Steve Kerr, he lived off his lucky baskets. John Paxson, White Boys got the ball maybe 3 times in the game. Michael Jordan never passed the ball. He was a straight ball hog. He never passed the fucking ball. The White Boys got the ball maybe 2 or 3 times in the game. This is out of control for people to think that the 98 Bulls was the greatest team ever. Oh, their defense. Man, their defense was so good. I don't give a damn about no defense. Like I said, nobody guard Kobe and Shaq. When Kobe and Shaq were at their prime, we were giving niggas a business, and we played harder teams to even get there. That Trailblazers team was real. That Sacramento Kings team was real. San Antonio Spurs team, real. We had to play real competition in order to get to the motherfucking championship. Who did y'all play? Again, who did Jordan play in the 90s that was a good team? In the 80s, he was getting his ass whooped. Same Jordan. He was same dude. His stats been the same all through his whole year. Same Jordan. You no different Jordan. Same Jordan. More ups, everything. Getting his ass whooped all through there. Celtics wiping him clean. Pistons wiping him clean. And then he comes to, then all of a sudden when the Pistons, they finally lose to him because, Isaiah Thomas and them, they starting to get a little beat down, a little bit old, and, they lost a couple players. All of a sudden, they beat the Pistons. Jordan don't shake his hand because, you feel some type of way about getting mixed up all those years. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, like, I respect Jordan. I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say he ain't great, but he ain't the greatest, and that's real.